Good morning to all. So this is Selvakumar from SNSCT of Technology Department of Computer Engineering. So now I'm going to tell about simple strategy for developing algorithm in C programming. So in a simple strategy for a developing algorithm, there are two commonly strategy used in developing algorithm. So one is iteration and the second is regression. So iteration means the iteration is when a loop repeatedly executes till the controlling condition becomes a false. Then the iteration is applied to the set of instructions which we want to get repeatedly executed. So iteration includes initializations, conditions, and execution of a statement within a loop and update and control variables. So the sequence of the statement is executed until a specified condition, and it is true is called iterations. Example: for loop and while loop. In the for loop, so we have a syntax for a for loop, like a for the start value and to the end value, and if the condition is true means the do the statement. So what are the things we are going to tell in these right things. So after the statement we have to end the for loop condition. So next one, we have a right side in iteration program. It is a natural numbers from 1 to n using for loop. So based on these iteration, we have the main function, and we have to set number and data type I statements, and we have to print the number, and we have to print the I as well as. So in this for loop we have to identify the condition, like for I equal to 1 means then I less than or equal to number, then we have to increment one digit as well. And then finally we have to print the statement. So in this output we have entered the value like 5. So list the natural numbers from 1 to 5 are 1 2 3 4 5. These are the natural numbers. So next things, while loop. So in a while loop we have to while condition whether there is a true or false condition. Whether the condition is a true or false, we have to do some statement and end with the while condition. So we have to find the print n natural numbers in these given values. So in this that we have a C program to print natural numbers from 1 to n using a while loop. For example program same as the condition, we have to replace the while condition only, like while I less than or equal to numbers. So we have to print if 15 numbers means we have to write the list of natural numbers from 1 to 15 numbers are printed in the screen. So this is the flow chart for loop and while loop condition. So we have to we need to start the program first, and we have to find the n value. It means the number of it means the integer natural numbers number. Then we have to check the I equal to 1 or not. If this I equal to less than or equal to n means we have to s condition and print I, and then we have to increment one value for next iterations. Otherwise we have to stop the loop condition. So in a regression, so a function that calls itself is known as a regression. So regression is a process by which a function calls itself repeatedly until some specified condition has been satisfied. So in this regression we have to algorithm for factorial of n numbers using regression. Main function like a start, we have to get an n numbers, and then call for a factorial of n, and then print fact, and then stop. And the regression we have to state what are the subfunction of factorial n. So in this step 1 we have to include the if function. If the n equal to 1, the factorial 1 equal to 10 factor. If the step 2 else, the fact n equal to n star factorial of n minus 1 and return fact. So this is the main usage of in these factorials of given factorial numbers. So this is the pseudocode for factorial using recursion. Main function behind, and then we have to get an n function, and then call for factorial of n numbers, and then print the factorial numbers, and then end. So in a subfunction we have to find out the if it is a factorial or not. So it then only got to this regression function. So right side we have to find the flow chart and well as the loop condition format. So these are the regression and iterations. So in a regression function we have to n value 0 and f value 0 for a main function, and then return for factorial of n minus 1 function. So we have to like output like enter the number 6. The factorial of 6 is 720. So based on this, the after 2.14 second with the return value of 21 plus n equal to continue to next iterations of the program. So these are the simple strategy too for developing an algorithm in C programming. Thank you.